This is the IGNIK FireCan Deluxe, and this is why we like it. Why we like it is a channel about stuff we like. Hey, if you don't like it, that's okay, move along. But if you like it, subscribe. No matter if you're a camper, an overlander, a tailgater, a concert goer, or you just like to have a campfire on your back patio, the great people over at IGNIK have done it again, this time with the FireCan Deluxe. If you're familiar with their first FireCan, then just know this one takes it to a whole new level. Not only is it completely stainless steel construction, yeah, I'd buy it just for that, but when you pop the hood and you look inside, you realize this isn't just a fire pit. This thing actually has a grill mode to it. What is that? It's a removable grill insert. This tool right here is what lets you take the grill insert in and out. They call that the flame tray. And this flame tray heats up the heat perfectly for cooking temperatures. Just like the original FireCan, this thing runs off of propane. So it's forest safe. It replaces wood fires. And of course, those folding legs lift it up off the ground. Inside, two sets of burners. The two outer burners are your campfire, and the middle burner is for your blue flame that you use for cooking. Compact, durable, stainless steel construction. This thing stows and fits anywhere. Collapsible legs, removable lid. It's easy to set up. It's quick to break down. My wife jokes me because I keep mine in the back of my Defender. You just never know when you want to stop at a friend's house, bust out a campfire, or maybe grill up some hamburgers. Hello? I'm pretty sure IGNIK has thought of it all. Looking deeper at the removable grill insert, you see that there is actually a cooking grate that pops out easily for cleaning, and down below there's a taper. This is so if you're cooking something like a hamburger and there's grease runoff, it goes down into the grease trap below. They've really thought of everything. Unlike the original FireCan that has a rubber seal around the lid, this actually has metal springs. And look at that right there. There are two icons, one showing you that you can cook with the lid on if you want to hold heat inside. Other than that, it latches perfectly just like the original, just like an ammo can. On the bottom, you actually have two different gas ports, and these cool little dust covers pop right off. There's the exact same legs that we are already used to on the original FireCan, and this is the grease trap, which is neat, and it clicks right in. It tells us this thing's gonna be hot. Hey, hot. Okay, on the bottom, let's fold these legs out. They are tensioned, so you have to put a little force behind them, but it really holds it stable, which I love. Everything stays just right together and secure. Now, let me insert a picture of maybe me stacking two on top of each other. Yeah, those little orange feet, they fit perfectly in the lid of the one below. Since we have a great view of the bottom, let's pull out the grease trap. Here's the pass-through that if you're cooking up a big, juicy, greasy hamburger, all that excess is gonna drip down and get caught right there for easy cleanup. You may be asking the same question that I did, why two different burners? And it's all because of airflow. When you're cooking with gas, you want to have a blue flame, and they achieved this by this adjustable air intake on the cook side, eliminating soot. Now on the fire pit side, they kept a fixed air intake, but they upgraded the brass fitting, and this is the gas jet for propane. They took it from a 0.86 to a 1.2. That means bigger flames, giving us a heat output of 38,000 BTUs. The upgraded regulator hose gives us a low, a medium, and a high option along with a lock off. This is perfect when we're trying to adjust when cooking. So let's bust out the growler here, our 5-pound gas propane tank from IGNIK. And let's get this thing going. I want to show you a couple things. I hook up my regulator, I plug the quick release into the cook side burner, see the little icon. This is the same quick release that we're already familiar with their other FireCan. On a 5-foot hose, I turn my gas tank on. You can use this on any size tank. And as I light, you'll see I actually push in the regulator and I turn the gas on. We're lit. You can't see the flame, but we are lit. Look at this. You see the heat actually rising up out of this thing in the daytime. No orange at all. That means no soot coming up off of this. This is ready to cook. Here's a shot of me cooking in the evening. You can actually see the blue flame. IGNIK says put your grill in, let it heat up for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then put your food on. And it does. It gets red hot. So we're talking be cautious when you're grabbing this stuff. Here's a shot of some chicken kebabs we did. And what's really neat is you can use your lid or you can use tin foil if you need to capture that heat from rising out of the top. If you are going to use the lid, this whole thing is really hot. You can see it's like red hot down in there, so be cautious. Use gloves if you have to. Yeah, these turned out great. I definitely wanted to check to make sure everything was cooked through, but you can see how red that metal gets from that pure propane flame. Word to the wise, get used to using that regulator, that low, middle, and high, because this is a small cook area with high heat, so you really want to learn how to balance it properly for what you're trying to cook. Now let's jump over and let me show you some bratwurst we made. It was pouring down rain. We were over at a friend's cabin and we thought, let's cook out on this thing. This thing is awesome. You can hear them popping, sizzling. We added those peppers, onions in some boiling water. Man, these turned out fantastic. When you're ready to go to campfire mode, you pull out your grill insert, you set it to the side and let it cool. You swap your hose over to the campfire side and you're going to see the icon for campfire. And you're going to turn on your gas and then light it up. Don't forget you got to push in, keep it on low, then you have medium and high, and you have a great orange flame. Now, if you look at the burners, the outer two campfire burners are at an angle. And in a minute here, I'm going to show you a shot inside, and I'm going to pause it for a second, where you can see the cook burner in the center. The holes are actually horizontal. What this does for the campfire mode is it gives you a really nice campfire roll. The flame is in the center, and it looks great. Now, at night, awesome. It throws out a lot of heat, a lot of light, and because of that stainless steel, you actually get a little bit of a reflective back, so it puts a little more light out. This really does solve a lot of problems. I've been on camping and overlanding trips where we could not burn wood or we couldn't cook with charcoal, so we needed something to be able to have a campfire to stay warm and to cook on. This solves that problem. It heats up quick and it cools down quick. So here's my top 5 things that I love. 1, easy to use, easy to clean, and it's portable. Number 2, I can cook on this. Not only is it a heat source, a cool campfire, but if I don't want to take a stove, I can cook on it. The 3rd thing that I love is it's propane. Propane is easy to use and it's easy to get. I can pick it up at a local 7-Eleven or refill my growler. 4, I can take this thing anywhere. I keep it in the back of my car. If we are gonna tailgate, we can use it. If we're taking it to a friend's house or camping, man, we have it. All right, and the 5th one, IGNIK makes great products. I know this is something I'm gonna use for years, and it really helps me with a lot of my camping issues. So, totally worth it. The Deluxe is awesome if you want to cook. If you're just looking for a campfire, go with the original. They're both great products, and I'm glad that I own both of them. Thanks for watching to the end. Please like and subscribe. This is stuff we like and why we like it. If you're anything like us, we know you're gonna like it too.